India and Australia cannot seem to get away from each other. Two countries have some intense contests all lined up. The women, of course, are fighting for a place in the World Cup final. The men are engaged in a T20 series down under, much to Australia's delight. But guess what? No matter what the results say, India will always be the real winner here. It sounds a bit strange, isn't it? Now, Cricket Australia has reported a loss in their last financial year yet again, but the reason the loss they declared was lesser than what they'd incurred the year before is because of only one country, and that's India. So the question really is India really fueling this rivalry that Australia seemed to be only benefiting from? Let me set this one up for you first. Australia has positioned itself as the country that now shares the most engaging and riveting rivalry with India, displacing Pakistan here, that can now only hold on to the acrimonious geopolitical situation as the only reason for any semblance of a contest that continues to exist. Because on paper, this rivalry between India and Pakistan is a one-sided street. The Asia Cup was proof of that. They got just about close to beating India in their third attempt and still failed. Australia, on the other hand, has pedigree. They have star power, they have the fire. But clearly, that is not the only thing that is driving this rivalry with India. Cricket Australia says they had a better financial year despite incurring losses amounting to $7.34 million, which they say is a much better figure than what they were struck down with the year before, when more than $21 million went right out of the window. Now, this is a massive hit for a side that wins World Cups, champion sides, like it's nobody's business. Both the men and women are world champions. The women currently eyeing their 8th ODI title, and standing in their way in the semi-final, of course, is India. The same India that has actually been their savior here. How? That difference between $22 million loss and a $7 million loss spells out one word: India. That border Gavaskar series between the two countries earlier this year, that's what saved Australia the bruises in their financial year. Now, let me break down just how India has been helping Australia. It happens across various parameters. Let's look at broadcast first. Cricket Australia, CA that is, sold broadcasting rights for Australia cricket into India to Geostar, a 7-year deal that started at 2023-24 that gives Australia the exposure into the Indian market. That's what they desperately need. Number 2, it's sponsorship. CA has partnered with an Indian organization for India-specific virtual sponsorship sales. Translation: Australia cricket can monetize Indian brands, Indian viewers, Indian marketing budgets. Number 3, and this is huge, that's tour revenues and ticketing. Indian fans, there are millions of those traveling from the world over to Australia every time there's a contest, and that can only boost Australia's pockets. A massive win there, which leads me to the 4th parameter, which is key merchandise and brand value. Everyone jumps in on the India-Australia rivalry that always sets it going. Australian cricket brand leverages this Indian interest. Here's an example. Do you remember this one? It's Pat Cummins, the face of Australia cricket, and they will want him to recover soon enough, hopefully. But here's the captain in an ad campaign. How's that for a holiday? Now, of course, you remember all of this. This was a campaign specifically designed to lure the Indian fans. It has Pat Cummins showcasing the beauty of Australia at every location, linking it to the India tour of Australia. And it's not just the traveling fans, right? You have fans who are not directly part of the viewing experience wanting in, who didn't manage to get those tickets just in time. Indian fans purchasing merchandise, subscriptions, pay to watch. Everything points to a very happy Cricket Australia board. Take the BGT, the Border Gavaskar series. Now I come back to that because the numbers will do it for you. CA recorded a revenue bump of $32 million just because of this. And that's what India brings to this rivalry. India not only contributes to this via their superstar presence and the contests, the Virat Kohlis and Rohit Sharmas and the Jasprit Bumrahs, who headline their ticket sales. They contribute to the Australian cricketing ecosystem itself. Australia relies on these India tours to keep their other properties alive, up and running. But here's the bottom line. I love to point the irony of it all here. Australia loves to go at India. Sure, there is respect there, but a grudging one at best. They want to beat them black and blue, either on the field or via the antics of it. They sledge on the field and happily take potshots off it too. Their entire machinery is out to get India. Whether it's the media, who have only doubled down on taunting India's superstars, whether it is the fans, who stand and applaud, yes, but cannot wait to mock and take a jibe at any given point. But truth is, they can hate all they want, but they can't do without India. And if we cannot say that enough, the numbers game surely do.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.